We are back in action. Starting out hot here, we've got Apex versus Enigma. It looks like a lot of action there in that first opening rush. You see a lot of balls thrown off of Apex. They're coming out strong here. Enigma down to just 3 players, but it looks like they will have 5 balls. Two thrown at Moto Sandoval, and he is taken out. That's going to leave still 4 players for Apex, so this first game could go either way here. Apex coming together to make the play call. Looks like that just missed. Another just missed from Williams, so that was a great look there.
Williams definitely likes to put on a show.
Ooh. Sang with a good look, trying to lay out for that, as mentioned before. Was just not quite able to get there, and Enigma really did try to punish them for that one as well.
I love that slide by him, though. Also, we get to see more Coach Sanfilippo face. Just has the best business mode. I love it. Williams getting really close to the corner there as well. Corcell's trying to go for a catch, unfortunately not able to make it. So all 4 balls now for Williams. Last player left on the court going after Tomchuk. Oh no, sorry. Front of the jersey is not on, number's not on the front of the jersey.
Tomchuk pressing up and connects. It was a trade there, which ends the game, takes Williams out, and that's going to give Enigma the first point of this game here. Looks like that one lasted just a couple minutes. That was a pretty quick game then.
Yeah, absolutely. We've only got like 17 minutes on the clock still, so it definitely looks like, you know, it was only about a 2-minute set. I think Apex is going to be a little bit quicker this time around, though.
Ooh, that was a sneaky throw there from Moto Sandoval.
At someone.
Looks like taking out Swintak, maybe. Apex has the burden here with the player advantage.
Looks like they're going right in between Tomchuk and Boucher.
Enigma with a great in-sync team pump fake there. A lot of balls exchanged. It looks like
Bouchard makes a catch from the stands. He's sitting on the team bench.
Enigma down to 2 players.
Ooh, and Daddy Don does not connect on that one.
And that looks like that evens it up 1-1 here.
And we're going to see a lot of excitement coming off the Apex side. Definitely celebrating that one. It's going to bring some momentum back over to their side after losing that first match to Enigma.
Another quick set as well.
I think we're going to have a lot more quick sets until we get into the second half for this one. Again, I'm not sure if these teams have played each other yet, so they're definitely going to be very quick about it.
For a second there, I thought we were going to see McKay play in the corner. I'm not sure if we've seen that yet today, but passes off that ball to Moto Sandoval, who takes that cross shot, misses high.
He doesn't normally play in the corner, so it's definitely it would be interesting to see, but also something we would like to see.
We'd love to see a little change up. Lots of balls exchanged. They are not afraid of ball control here.
No. I love the big jump by Brujo. I like to call that the Stewart jump. So for those of you who have seen Mad TV, where he goes, look what I can do. That's definitely the move that Boudreau just pulled. I've seen a lot of other players do it as well, but that's what I like to personally call it.
We saw Captain Bailey there get stuck a little high up on the court.
And Trang just down into the leg as it rolls off onto the foot. Just Moto Sandoval left, and he's got 4 balls in hand going after Enigma, trying to go for the feet there, keeping it nice and low. Gotta love that little whip shot.
He's also playing more towards the left half of the court right now, which I think for the most part we've seen him playing out of the right side.
Oh yeah, normally he hugs the right, but it looks like didn't work for him.
Yeah, I wonder if it was who he was facing off against, if he was more comfortable, felt more confident facing off of, I don't remember who it was in front of him, but.
Yeah, it definitely, like, you know, you played with them before. You know that this side of the court works better. You know the curve on their throw. So it definitely could have been a strategic move, but that's going to take it up to 2 points now for Enigma. And a big shot off of that rush. And Tashino's like, yes, and I'm going to retreat, but I'm going to do it in my own sweet time.
He looked almost a little stunned from that hit there.
He did. He's like,
I think he was focused on receiving that ball from the pitch.
I think it's, well, someone better catch me back in as he sauntered off. Nice block, but it goes back over to the Apex side. That's going to give burden back to Apex now. See that shot clock counting down. And looks like they were going for Tom Chuck there, but they hit Swintack out instead. This is still good. It's still good. McKay gets eliminated, going for a catch there. Bouchard getting up and out of the way. Looked like they were going to return fire. Goes a little bit wide past the net there. He's like, whoops, sorry about that.
I've noticed a couple of these players on Apex like to just go up high and do their own thing, kind of leaving their team in the back.
I think they all trust each other enough to know that when they take a hit like that, it's going to work out for them, so they don't judge. They listen and they don't
we
judge.
Listen and we don't judge. Apex pressing up here with the burden.
It's a good
couple of cross-court throws there, both missing wide.
It's a good motto for when they take the hero shot.
Hey, sometimes it works. Sometimes it works.
Also, that's a great soundbite to put on TikTok, Mitch. I gotta say, just real quick, as we're watching the teams go for it, as Boudreau's about to bait himself to get that ball over. I have had so much fun doing commentary with you this weekend.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm glad I was able to make the trip up north here.
Oh, you're welcome to come back anytime, eh?
You betcha. For those who don't know, that is a Minnesota quote, or a phrase, I should say.
I've seen Fargo.
Perfect.
And
ball on the court.
Yeah.
That gets taken out of there.
Random red ball. We are on the green court today.
Enigma looking here to increase their lead. Tom Chuck unable to take that ball in.
Bouchard managing to get up and out of the way, though. Absolutely well done for Bouchard. No, he does call himself hit on the hand. He calls himself hit in a bad way. So because it's an injury, they're going to sub in. So it looks like Sang's going in. He is.
I don't want to look at that.
Nope.
That's gross. Oh, goodness. I hope you can't see that on the camera.
That is.
Yuck. Okay, hold on. I need to fix myself. Okay. Anyways, so in the event of an injury, a different player is able to sub in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
yes.
I believe Bouchard will not be able to re-enter during this match.
I don't think he would in general.
Yeah.
Based on that, because he is not even on the court anymore.
Yeah, but yeah, in the event of an injury,
and
you are able to replace that player, but that does take out the injured player for that the duration of that match. All right, sorry, getting back into the game here.
Completely distracted because
definitely got the ick from that. Sorry.
I guess we've both suffered enough sports injuries that we're just had a little bit of a PTSD moment.
Yeah. All right, we've got Apex, Boudreau, and Ferreira here coming up with 4 balls, looking to even up these players here.
Having a nice little chat, figuring out who they're going to throw at. And
a great ball from Boudreau, just a missed block from Tom Chuck there.
Yeah, takes out Swintack. Tom Chuck has the beard and the tank top. Swintack is clean shaven with the tank top.
Okay, there we are.
And Clan's wearing the headband.
The numbers on their little front side are so hard to read.
They're so teensy.
If they're at the right angle and perfectly facing me, I got it. But Ferreira here looking on defense with 3 balls.
And it's just Ferreira left, and that second one does connect in the legs. And that's 12 seconds left on the clock. We're going to go into no block.
It's usually that staggered ball that tends to help out on those team throws too, as we've seen all weekend here.
It's So the thing is, Ferrer likes to go down on his knees a lot, but when he goes down on his knees, he also pivots. So I think, you know, Enigma can definitely adjust for that because they do manage to take those pivot hits on the counter.
Yeah. Dropping to your knees is also kind of a hard thing sometimes because you are pretty planted. You can move a little bit, but for the most part, there's not too much getting out of the way there.
Unless you're John Deltametta. Again, Greninja. So you see them coming up to the line.
Enigma just short on that throw there, giving Apex 4 balls here and no blocking.
You see the play call being made by Boudreaux, and he sends it over to the rest of the team. Going for Enigma. Enigma gets hit out again. I mean Tashino, a.k.a. Enigma.
Was that a catch there, I think, from Captain Bailey? Maybe I'm wrong.
And it looks like they still have their full lineup on the Apex side, so I don't think there were any catches made.
Oh, and a spike from Bailey. It happens to the best of us. Trust me, I've been there. Also, just want to mention that we do need y'all to go ahead and vote for your player of the game.
With that huge catch from Ferreira, he's definitely worth voting for. The catch.
Oh, they said no catch. I wasn't sure. That timing was really tricky. So that second ball didn't pop up too high off of him. If he was able to get it in his hands before that touched the ground, it would be a valid catch and a valid hit. But ref's discretion, ref called it that that second ball died before he made control with that pop-up.
It did look really good, though.
It was really close.
Oh, and Trent.
But yes, make sure to vote for your player of the match. We should have those options up here in a moment if they're not up already. That is brought to you by VC Dodgeball and Apparel.
Huge catch by Williams. That's what we wanted to see happen last time. So we just have
Ferreira back in.
Yeah, we have Ferreira back in.
And another catch. Williams loving that. He's riding the energy. Ferreira not quite set up with him to take that throw. That's going to give Apex still 4 players. Oh,
taps out Mike Bailey.
Screens Bailey on that one a little bit.
Boudreaux gets out of the way, going for Ferreira. Ferreira manages to dodge out.
Crashing in.
Yeah, that was a huge throw. Like, that was a huge whip from Williams.
We've got 2 balls from Apex, but Burden is going to be, 3 balls. My mistake there. So Apex has Burden.
And he catches.
Oh,
doesn't get that second catch, but it's going to bring Tashino in. He hasn't entered the court. Now he's in. He's got balls in hand.
I don't know if that was allowed. I don't think the refs are going to say anything, but I think he shagged that ball for himself onto the court, whereas a shagger should have been the only one allowed to touch that.
Yeah, that was kind of a touchy one. So we're going to vote for either Ferreira and Boudreaux for Apex or Clan and Boucher for Enigma for your player of the match, brought to you by VC Apparel. Looks like Tashino was down for a little bit, and he is just going to contemplate his life choices. Fortunately, we've had a little too many injuries during this game.
Yeah, that's less than ideal. Dodgeball is not a person-to-person contact sport, but it definitely still leads to its fair share of injuries.
It's a person-to-ball and a person-to-floor contact sport for sure.
I've definitely thrown my body around and left with all sorts of bumps, bruises. Luckily, no breaks. I have torn plenty of things, but we do it for the love of the game. So
I'm good on breaks. I've
seen a lot of broken fingers.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, a big double rip off the rush from Apex. Both going wide, though. Enigma all staying alive.
It looks like Enigma with ball control right now, making that play call. They're going for it. And Boudreaux gets eliminated. And they're going to take a follow-up shot from Corsells on Bailey. Bailey manages to stay alive for that one. They only have 2 balls now, but they still have their full lineup for the Enigma side. Apex down to 5 players. And that was almost a full send, but no one. Oh, Corsells does get eliminated. Double checking on that one. Going for that one, unfortunately, doesn't connect and gets eliminated. Bailey fumbling a catch. Yeah.
He's been playing quite aggressive, pushing up on the court there. It seems to definitely be his play style, but I'm not sure if that's the right move when they're down a point and pretty much just managing to stay even player-wise. They're down right now, but I think, in my opinion, I'd get up a player at least before I start pushing up that aggressive with Moto Sandoval back on the back of the court.
Less than 5 minutes now left on the game clock because of that extended time for both injuries on the sides during the no block, with another block from Ferreira. Second double tap, taking out McKenzie.
Was that a catch?
I possibly get a catch, yeah.
I was unsure if that hit off of a dead or a live player. I missed it.
I think it might have hit off a dead player because we don't see anyone returning for the Enigma side. We just see Moto Sandoval left now for Apex. 2 balls in hand, and he fumbles it as he's coming up to the line to take the shot. Goes for
that
Swintek,
was a great
and
hit.
it is a hit. But Clan manages to get out of the way, going for it, and he catches off Tomchuk. So it is just Moto Sandoval and Boudreau against Clan left alone for Enigma.
That was an interesting strategy with the ball retriever over here as well.
Nice block.
Second one.
First block, second block got Clan out.
With the Shag, it's always interesting to see different strategies for the Shaggers. Tomchuk shovel passed that one back in from the back, but he was pretty far up from the line. Rather than passing off to the other Shagger on the sideline over there, it makes it kind of hard sometimes as a player to be trying to pay attention and retrieving from behind you. You also risk that ball rolling over to your opponents, which is obviously less than ideal.
Also, you want to be careful they're actually passing you a ball and you're getting grabbed because you don't see what they're putting in your hands.
And that connects there.
Yeah,
we are
3-3
with 3.5 minutes left.
Whew, this one's going to be a nail biter.
And
someone's got
a double.
Looks like
off of Williams and Tran.
Yeah.
Oh, and then it looks like McKay taken out at some point as well. I missed that one. Boudreau, smart, grabs that ball, feeds back to Moto Sandoval. Great awareness there. Don't want to leave a ball in no man's land. Bailey manages to get that block and misses that one straight over the top onto his head. Boudreau sliding, slamming his elbow into the floor. As we were just mentioning, most of these injuries are coming off of the ball or the floor, and there's that one again, straight off the floor.
Good thing there is a physical therapist on site, and they do bring extra tape.
Oh, Canada. I wish we did that in the States.
And it's provided free of service. They are volunteering their time and equipment with the physical therapists that are on site. Block from Corcell's almost going right into the referee stand.
A lot of exchanges there, wow.
Yeah, luckily the ball retriever was able to save that one to lessen the throw on there.
I think Boudreau keeps throwing himself around too much. Every time he gets up, he's kind of wincing right now.
Yeah, he is a lanky boy.
And Apex gives up all balls, leaving one player on Enigma. Boudreau's staying alive.
He's going to get nice and low, but, you know, Corcell's, I think he's going to keep going for it because Moto Sandoval is a catcher. You got to watch out for it. He kept throwing at Boudreau. He decides to change it up, and boom, Moto Sandoval with that catch.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm in that position, I'm probably, if I have to throw it at the catcher, I'm going to go dead on from them and shorten that distance on my throw. So I would have tried to scoot a little bit further down the sideline there, so it's less time for Moto Sandoval to try to make that read.
I love that scoot. All right, and they are on the rush again. It looks like Tomchuk manages to get down and out and then kind of spread eagle sweeps the balls to his teammates as he's on the retreat flat to the floor there.
We have just under 1:20 left here until no blocking.
4 balls in hand now for Enigma as they take a shot. Williams misses the catch there, but they also managed to do an exchange and eliminate Buescher. Burden to throw back on the side of Enigma. Looks like Tashino making the play call. Good to see him back on the court. And Tashino misses the throw, but Clan returns fire and takes out Tran.
A little bit of chaos. Okay, there we go. Players exiting the court. So we are 4-3 player count.
Clan catching
out.
He is out. I don't
bring it 3v3.
Yeah.
There we go. This game is very even.
I think he might have had a ball in hand and put it in his leg, so it wasn't a catch. It was just the hit.
A player came in.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Because it was.
At least Boudreau's taking it in stride.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's just Swintek against McKay. 13 seconds left.
Time winding down.
He blocks. Swintek coming up. and decides to not throw, gets down low, takes a shot at McKay, and McKay manages to get out of the way of it. And no block. A good old no block in a 1v1. This will be interesting.
Absolutely. And with no blocking in the WDBF rule set, regardless of if it's one or more players, all 3 balls do need to begin on the court. So you'll see the players carrying all 3 after the match begins, as we see now. They kick one off to the side. Just has to start on the court.
Sometimes they do place them on the court as they rush up. Going after McKay. McKay managing to stay in, getting down nice and low. And a catch in the legs!
Locks in right behind his knee there. That was a clutch catch to even up that scoreboard there.
Those tall boys, let me tell you. So that's going to be a 4v4 right now. So it is a tie game at 4-4. That is going to go into their points. I'm not too sure what's going to happen in terms of standings, but as soon as we get an update on that, we will let you know. And then coming up next, we're going to see Zeal taking on the Skeleton Crew.